Hey guys, just dropped my phone, sorry, it's pretty funny. I am here with Colleen, and we are doing some fun nail art for her trip to Hawaii. So if you didn't know, I live in Seattle, so a lot of people love to go to Hawaii because we're not too far. So what I've done here is just 30-day manicure, so a thin layer of hard gel, which I use natural today. I used using Divine from Luxio on these nails, and these two nails we're going to do one with a solid glitter and then one that's going to be striped white and silver with some hibiscus on it. And I'm going to use this real silver glitter from 24 RGI. So I've just done a quick clear layer with gloss, and before I stick that in the light, I'm going to get some of this glitter on here. So I'm just going to scoop some up and press it into the nail. And this one's going to have stripes over the top with white, and then I'm going to top gloss it and buff it so it's really smooth before I do the hand painting, so the flowers end up being on a smooth nail. So pressing this into the top gloss. So this is real silver. This is not, these are jewelry. And then I'm just tapping it down so it's nice and smooth. It's real silver. Then you can take a little orange wood stick and just make sure you didn't get any in the cuticle on the side walls or anything like that. Alright, that one's ready to go in. And I'll do the next one. And so this middle finger is just going to stay silver. We're not going to do anything else on it, but the ring finger is going to get a little special hand painting flower and some stripes to give it a little bit of that, I guess, nautical look, I guess you could say. So this gorgeous silver. It's nothing quite like it when you're dealing with glitter, when you actually have real true silver and gold. So they have the 24 karat gold glitter that I have also in my little drawer. That's here. This one. And it's also super, super glittery. And it's 24 karat, which is real gold, and so it's pretty fun. So I've used that before. I think I have a video somewhere of using that, but I got the silver finally, so I am excited to get to use that. So once I get it covered on the nail, how I want it, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and cure this one. Go ahead and switch. So some of you might ask about my nails, what color it is, and because I can't see your guys' questions, I'm just assuming since I changed colors since my last video. It's actually a custom color that I accidentally made. I was using Posh, which is a awesome purple, and I was going to do the Orca Blue mermaid shifter on top of it, but it wasn't quite as dark as I had hoped, and so I was like, I'll stick some blue over the top of that. So the electric blue from the Luxio line is a little bit translucent, and so I put that over that, and it created this really pretty pearly blue, and then I shoved some foil on there. But even just the blue by itself, without the foil, is really pretty. So, in case you're wondering, that's my, oh, this one touched some lint. It's my nails for now, for a couple weeks until I'm actually getting them done by another nail tech for first time in a long time, but she's a competitor, so I want to see her tricks. So I'm excited to go get my nails done. So these are only going to be around for a couple weeks. Alright, so again, the color I'm using on her right now is Divine. So it's a great pink, not as neon as like Dazzle, but it is Divine. Something about her pinky. Alright, so I'm going to put the clear layer here of Luxio Gloss And then we are going to smash our glitter on there. Everyone say hi to Colleen.
Hi.
And I think, Colleen, you found me on Yelp, right? Ages ago?
Yeah.
So if you guys don't have a Yelp set it up, because I was even just working at home at the time. And so it was when my baby was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just working at home, and she found me on there, so she's been coming to me ever since. So if you guys don't have a Yelp set up, get it set up. You can end up with awesome clients like Colleen. Okay. So next we're going to be doing some white stripes onto the ring finger, and doing our second coat of pink at the same time. So I try to do things to save time, you know, do the second step of everything at once if there's a second step. This one isn't going to have a second step. This middle finger is just going to be the silver, so we don't need a second step of that. But it has a completely different look from, for example, the silver foil. So the silver foil is gorgeous, the new foil gel from Accents, but it's a different look. So if you want more of the fine, sparkly look, this 24 karat company has this real silver glitter, and it's going to give you a different look. And I'll show you the wheel real quick to compare what I mean. All right, dab that on. Go ahead and put that in. I'm going to close this because we don't want to lose any of that. It's nice because it's only one coat. So if I grab the wheel, here's a bunch of wheels. So this has the silver leaf on it. So if you guys compare, it has just a really different effect to it. The glitter versus the leaf. This one's really, it's just different. This one looks like a lot of little crystals, whereas this one's more solid looking. So if you're looking for something that you can do a little different, that will do it. All right, so second coat of our pink. This is Luxio Divine. Got a little bit of glitter on there. I'll just cover that right up. And a little bit of fuzz. What I like about, one of the things I like about Luxio is if you've had solvent gel polishes, if you put it on too thick, it doesn't cure and dry fast at the same level or at the same speed, and so you get wrinkling. Luxio doesn't dry at all because it's there's no solvents in it, and so you don't have to worry about if you get it on a little bit thicker to get that really smooth look. You don't have to worry about it wrinkling ever because it doesn't have any solvents in it. So I'm going to use my white paint. White gel play paint. That's this one right here. And I'm going to use my Art 3 brush. So this one, it's kind of like a nice, it's a little bit of a thicker liner, and we're going to put about 4 stripes on this nail here. If for some reason I wanted to do really fine stripes, I probably would top gloss this and buff it, like what I'm about to do before I do the hand painted work, because you're working on a bumpy glitter. For these stripes, it's fine. It's just their thicker stripes are going to fall right into the glitter. but when I do the fine detail work, you want to have it really smooth. So we will top gloss them and then go from there. Alright, so some stripes, gonna put that in the light. Take our other hand. Second coat of pink. Sorry guys, I bumped the light, it's shaking for a second. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments. I will answer them a little bit later when I'm able to take a look at that. Get any on the skin like I did there, just wipe that out before you get it in the light. Okay, now for her white lines. I want it to go a little bit thicker on here so that the bumpiness of the glitter doesn't really show through the white. Once I top coated it, so you're not going to see that either, but I'm trying to get that good. The pink is Divine. If you were missing what color that was, that's Luxio Divine. It's a really popular one in the spring and summer, so if you don't have it yet, you might want to grab it on your next order when you order from Love Nails. Just because, especially with Valentine's Day coming, you'll use it a lot. It's a nice bright pink without being neon, so it's a really awesome pink. I use it a lot. That one and Dazzle. Dazzle is a little bit more of the neon look, but those two, just the tone of them, are really pretty. I use those a lot. Alright, once you get your stripes on there, go ahead and put that in. So this is more of a base. If you don't get it super perfect, it's not as big a deal because you are going to be covering it up with some art in a minute. So I'm just going to throw some top gloss on this. And throw that in the light. I'm going to get some black because we're going to be needing that. And probably a little bit of red. So I could use my whole palette, which I have sitting here next to me. I don't have to get out all of the different things because this has, it's pretty dirty, but it has everything in it, so that's kind of nice. And I do have black and red in there, so I'm going to just put that there. Let's give me back the other hand, that one. I'm going to top coat it real quick. I'm doing a semi-thick top coat. As you can see, it's falling into the cracks, and that's because I'm going to be buffing it, and I don't want to have to like really get into the nail to buff it. I just want to be able to buff it smooth, so go ahead and put that in. Okay, give me that hand, please. Alright, I'm just going to wipe this one off, and I'm going to use one of my little buffers. I get these from the industry source. They're just little disposable single-use quick buffers, and this is so that I have a nice smooth surface to work on when I do this art bit. Alright, so I'm going to use this little brush. This is the Art 1, so it's a nice fine little tip brush, and first I'm going to use my main pink color and I'm going to be making flowers, and they don't have to be perfect because flowers aren't perfect. So if you try to make perfect flowers, they're gonna end up not looking as good. I've learned this in the past. So it looks weird right now, but this is the background for my flowers that I'm about to do. So if you can imagine, this one's gonna be one petal, this is another petal, and this is a third petal. Okay, go and put that in. Another one, please. Like that. Now I haven't top coated everything else yet. Everything will get one final top coat when I'm done, so there's no point in doing it now. I was just trying to prepare this one nail for its design. All right, so again, using Dazzle, and we'll do the opposite direction this time. So it's it's almost like a triangle for these petals. And wipe this before we go in the light. And coming down. Okay, go and put that one in. So now using my little tiny brush, I'm going to dip into my red here, and I'm just going to create the inside of my flower. Get a little bit of color definition. You don't want to put a lot on your brush because you want to be able to kind of feather it out. Okay, switch. And the next one. Specifically starting from the inside, working up, but you can go the other direction if you need to. Okay, going in. Now for a little bit of detail, you're going to take the black with your really nice thin brush, and we want to make each petal a little bit more defined. So we're going to just go around, just got a little separated. Touching just a very, I must not have cleaned my brush very good last time. All the bristles are separating. Roll it off. Okay, so you get a little definition in there real quick. So that's why I said the petals don't have to be perfect when you dab on that pink, because you're going to be refining the edge and you want it to not look too cookie cutter. If it looks too cookie cutter, they won't really look quite as real. Okay, go and put that in on the switch. And give it a little bit of a curve to it as you're doing it. That way these just have some more definition. You can do this with any color. You wouldn't not necessarily have to do it with black or anything like that, but black will help it to pop. But it's much easier doing this on the smooth nail than if you had left the lines of the white underneath it. It would have been really bumpy. So last thing I'm going to do is just touch a little bit of gold in here using, let's see, what gold do I want to use? I'll use this one, which I believe is glistening gold. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a stamen. Because gold is always good. I'm almost out, and my little palette is almost out of it. I could go grab it, but I'm lazy, so it's just enough to do what I want to do. Okay. Alright, and that'll do it. So then all we have to do is top coat all the nails and finish around the edges, and she's ready for Hawaii. So I'll show you guys how this looks real quick before I stick it in the light, and then we will let you continue on your day. So this is a regular, real client trying to get her done in about an hour. So her full removal of her old color, new 30-day manicure, and design in an hour. So can be done. Alright, before I do the thumb, I'm just going to show you guys how this looks when it's done. So very cute. Now she's ready for a little Hawaii action. And we have been able to use this gorgeous real silver glitter, so all the excess will come off when I wipe her nails at the end. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Thanks, bye.